we go. Hi, guys. I don't have any makeup on, so it is what it is. Although I'm on Instagram and Facebook at the same time, and I have a filter on Instagram, so I like the filter. I probably don't need it, but it's always good. Meanwhile, I don't have a filter on this, so it is what it is. Hey, hi. What's going on, everybody? Mind your business. That's the title of my live today is can't we just talk about mind your business? Hey, what's going on? Public Works in the house. Oh man, I hope everybody's having a great day. No, this subject's been not weighing on me, but I think about it all the time. And I was talking about it with two different people recently, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do a live and talk about it, and then see what your oh cool hey and see what your thoughts are on everything. So where do I start? So the thing is, in life, of course, when you're happy for people and you want them to get to the next level of life. So whether it's, let's say somebody's dating someone, we always want to know, oh, when are you going to get engaged? And when someone's engaged, oh, when are you getting married? And when you're married, oh, when are you having kids? Well, okay, those are okay, especially if they're friends and people that you know and you want to ask questions to and give unsolicited advice. But I just like this just happened to me the other day. My first of all, my sister just got engaged. Yay, mazel tov. So of course, now that she got engaged, everyone's like, when is she getting married? Well, can she just be engaged for a minute? Like, why does it matter? Like, obviously, when someone's engaged, like, let them just enjoy it. I just talked to a friend of mine who she said when she got married, literally at the wedding, everybody was like, oh, when are you having a baby? Like, can she just have the wedding and just be a normal person for a minute without someone else wondering when she's having a baby? So then the other day, I was at an event in Atlantic City, and I see a lot of the same people all the time, and people always have something. Oh, that just reminded me of something else. But anyway, so someone's like, "Oh, congratulations to your sister." I said, "Thank you." And then they go, "Oh, sorry, I'm like liking people on Instagram that are coming on." They're like, "Oh, and also like, oh, do you plan on having any kids?" And it's like, "Well, first of all, you don't know me. Why are you asking me that?" I mean, I get it if you were like want to know. I'm a very open person, so I'm going to talk to you about it until I can tell you every single thing. I don't care because I'm a public person, I'm an open person. I tell people things all the time. So, my thing is this. This is from a person that knows me, and she's like, "Oh, well, are you having kids?" Well, yes, I did want to have kids. Yes, I always thought I'd have three kids. My wedding anniversary is next weekend. I'll be married 22 years. I would literally have a kid graduating college right now, if you know things were normal and I had a kid when I first got married and all that. But it didn't happen, and I don't have kids. So here I am talking to this woman and saying, well, I'm going to be 45. My husband's 52. And, at this point, it's like, oh, you should adopt. You could always adopt. Well, thank you so much. I didn't even realize that. Like, it's so stupid. Like, oh, thank you for telling me what I can do. Are you going to help support the family? Are you going to help babysit? Are you going to help? Like, I love how people just want to, like, tell you what you should do with your life, but they have nothing to do with it. It's like, I keep thinking about it. Like, I think it's just so rude. It's like somebody once got me a book about like having a baby or whatever. And I'm like, I don't want that book. Thank you. I know how to do things. Thanks. So, and then when my friend told me that at her wedding, like the people were like, when are you having a baby? Like right away. Like, can people just have their life? Like, why does it matter to you? Unless you're like directly associated with the person. Why does it even matter? There's so many things. Yes, you can adopt, you could foster kids, you could do big brothers, big sisters. Don't even get me started on any of that. Yeah, I say the same. Mind your business. Thank you. Because it's true. Like, it's ridiculous. So I have Instagram going at the same time, so people are commenting. But I just find it so interesting that people just want to just know everything. And it's like, really, why does it even matter? You know what used to bother me too? I used to go to events all the time, and I'm my husband works full time. He works and I go to events and I work too, but I work in a different way. I have a different type of lifestyle, different type of daily routine. So I go to events and I network, and inevitably, every time, oh, where's your husband? Where's your husband? He's at work. And then I would always say, someone's got to pay the bills. Do you know how many times I had to say that? And then people are like, you don't have to say that. Like, you pay the bills too. I'm like, yeah, but it's like, do I go up to every man at an event and be like, oh, where's your wife? Like, no. If someone's at an event, then they're at the event. Like, if their spouse isn't with them, like, I get it if you're my friend and you're like, oh, where's Mark? Where, but when you know, like, he's working, why would he come to an event in the middle of the day? Like, he wouldn't be there. So why does it matter to you? You know? So anyway, but the whole kids thing, I just find it so interesting. And it's like, no matter where you are in life, it doesn't matter. You could be, like I said, you could be dating someone, everyone's going to ride you. When are you getting engaged? When you're engaged, when are you getting married? When you're married, when are you having kids? When you have your first kid, when you're having your second kid? Why does it matter? Like, let people live their lives. Like, people know what they want to do. Sometimes people don't. Like I said, I always thought I'd have kids. I always thought I'd have 3 kids. Like, I always pictured kids in my life. It just didn't happen. And there's a lot of reasons. There's a lot of things. Like, I'm not, dumb. So, anyway, with that said, if there is any kid out there that's maybe 10 or older and needs a good home, just drop them off at my door. Kidding, not kidding, sort of kidding, but sort of true. But, and there's so many rules associated with everything that it's so sad. It's like, people can have kids and not be able to support them, and here I am with married to a doctor, live in a house, I'm like, but it wasn't meant to be. So that's why I take care of other people, and I have my own little situation in life, and that's what I do. So I was just curious your thoughts. I'm sure this has happened to many people. As when I discuss it with my friends, like, everyone has a story. Everyone has a story about that. And I just find it so interesting, especially family members. Oh, when you're having a kid, well, are you going to babysit? Are you going to be there? Because I don't think so. So whatever. And it takes a village. Like, it's a lot. And I just don't like when people are, and I'm the same way when it comes to even something simple with eating. Like, I love to eat. Clearly, I love to eat because, I'm not looking the same like I did before. But when I'm eating, I like to eat until I feel stuffed. And that's it. I do not finish my plate. So you might see me eating, like, oh, she only takes a bite of her. Okay. Well, guess what? That's because I was stuffed after I had a bite. Okay. So, and people are like, oh, you didn't like it? Yeah, I actually really did like it. I just couldn't eat more of it because I'm stuffed and I can't eat more. So it's stuff like that, like, why are you looking at me? And you know what's so funny? It's always the people who they're not eating, and they're judging you what you're eating. So it's always just like something. Just mind your business. like, it's just so simple, but it's just, I guess it's not. I don't know. It's not so common. The common sense is not so common. Let's see what people are saying. If it was meant to be, it would happen. Your business, your business. Thank you. Okay, and then I've been children free my whole life, and then the question didn't stop until I was almost 50. I know, and everyone's like, oh, well, look, I'm going to be 45. I mean, yes, could I potentially still have a baby? Yes. And I'm talking about me. There's all these other people. Yeah, I could. Do I want to be, if I got pregnant right now, would I be happy? Yes. I wouldn't be not happy, but I'm also not going to be like, yeah, let's get pregnant at 45. So there's a dynamic there. I'm not 25 anymore. I'm exhausted. I just went out on Saturday night. I didn't get home till 1:45 in the morning. Let me tell you something. For like 10 years, I was going to the club every Saturday night, interviewing celebrities who were always late. I had to be at the red carpet at midnight, and they would be there at 1:30 in the morning, and I'd be standing around, and I'd be working till 3 in the morning and get home and still have a life. I got home at 1:45 on Saturday. I couldn't get out of bed on Sunday. I literally was exhausted. So, like, what? A baby? You're like, ah. But you never know. If it's meant to be, it'll be meant to be. But it's none of your business. Okay? So, anyway, I just thought I'd put that PSA out there and and have a conversation. And I don't know if you guys want to rate in the comments any type of experience you've had where people are just annoying and always asking lots of questions. I just find it so interesting. And also, maybe this will serve as a way to actually tell people, actually, maybe not ask people and get in their business unless it's solicited. Unless someone's like, hey, don't you want to know when I'm having kids? Then you can say, yeah, I was wondered. So, anyway, mind your business. Have a good day, everybody. Oh, man.